As we look at the leadership of our organizations 5, 10, and 20 years in the future, who's leading it? Who's leading your organization after you're gone? It's not a thought a lot of people want to think about, but it's an important one. We've got to look at succession planning. Are we grooming the people in our organization to take over after we've moved on, after we've retired? This idea of succession planning is often ignored, especially in very small organizations or very large organizations. Some people don't realize that most people say they want to work until they're about 67, maybe 68 years old. But the reality is most Americans wind up having to retire or stop working on a full-time basis by the time they're 62, either to care for themselves, to care for a family member's sickness, a parent, or even a child. The health issues are causing people to retire at 62. So even though you may be planning on working until you're 67, that's not a likelihood. So we've got to plan on who's going to take over for us when we're gone. Now, I'll tell you, this is one of the things the military does better than many civilian organizations. Our job as military leaders is to make sure the people working for us are able to succeed in the next job with greater responsibility and more leadership opportunities. Our job in the military is to train people for that next job. Now, wouldn't it be amazing if all organizations were looking at their employees with an eye toward helping them guide that career to their next success? And in succession planning, this is what we have to look at. As leaders, we have to make sure we are developing the people who work for us, both professionally and career-wise, so that they can go on to take greater opportunities, to step into jobs with increased roles, responsibilities, and leadership.